married?
I have multiple women. I'm truthful to myself. I don't lie to myself. And any woman that comes to my life, I don't want to make the promises that I know that is impossible, because these promises, no one is fulfilling it. All these men are lying. There is no single man in Nigeria that is successful that have one woman. I will bring provision to the table and I will tell you, see. Come, if you want to join me, I will provide for you. I will make your life easy. But please, what I will not promise you is that I will never sleep with any other woman. I don't make such promises.
Are you a Christian?
I'm not a practicing Christian.
I think that's the problem.
In fact, to be honest, I'm not a
inbox
Christian.
me.
Yeah, you can also find somebody else that's not a practicing Christian too, and you people can.
I'm not a Christian, but I was born in a Christian home. My mother owns a church, actually.
Can you imagine?
So, I'd rather be single, and so that I will be free to do what I want.
What is that thing you benefit from all those women?
I don't know. No believe in God. Our body produces 80 to 100 million every day. You not think say you get one force when they push that thing. As I am now, if you give me 1,000 women, if you come next year, you go carry 1,000 children at the guarantee. We are not wired to just procreate with one woman. Men are wired to spread their seed as many women as they can attract.
Don't follow Emeka's footsteps. You understand?
If they don't follow my footsteps, you know what they will do? They will keep lying to these women.
The only area that caught my attention in this whole conversation is the area he said men are wired. Men are wired to be polygamous in nature. Men are wired to cheat. Men are wired to be promiscuous. Men are wired to do this. Men are wired to do that. Who wired you? Who wired you? That is one mistake that you guys used to make. And when we talk about it, sometimes people will misunderstand us. Men are not wired to do anything. It is the mindset of men. It is the mindset because in the olden days, men tried to have supremacy over women. They created a law that would benefit them and subdue women. How are you wired? Are you created specially? God created us in his own image with equal everything, with equal feelings, with equal thinking, with equal everything. So you are not wired separately. Just that the society gave you guys this mindset. You now begin to feel like you cannot control yourself because society gives you the opportunity. Men are wired. You are not wired anything. It is your mindset that is pushing you. It is yourself that is making you feel like you cannot stay with one woman. You can stay with one woman. I've seen men that are very faithful to just one woman because of what? Their mindset. They set their mind at it and they maintain it. If you decide you don't want to cheat, you cannot cheat. It's all about personal decision. It's all about you as a person. It's all about what you want as an individual. Nobody wired you to be a cheat. Nobody. All these things has to do with self-control, self-discipline. If you discipline yourself so well that you will not do certain things, you will not do it. God created us in his own image with equal everything. The same way you have feelings, the same way you have libido, the same way you feel like to be with a man, a woman, same way sometimes women feel like to be with men. But sometimes they control themselves because of what? The society that they find themselves. Some people control themselves because of their own personal decision. There is nothing like you are wired. You are not wired anything. You are not wired anything. That's why sometimes when you tell some people that there are some women who are very faithful, who do not cheat, some of you feel like it is not possible. It's very, very possible. The same thing is applicable to men. There are men who abide by just one woman. They marry that one woman and they maintain, in fact, they are faithful to that just one woman. Why? Because they have self-discipline and they have decided in their heart that they want to be faithful to this particular woman. They will remain faithful to that woman. All these things is about your mind. It's about the mind. It's about what you want to do as an individual. Nobody wired you to be misbehaving. You decided you want to misbehave. You understand? The same thing is applicable to some women. There are women who cannot stay without going pium pium pium. And there are women who are ready to close their legs and remain one place. There are some women who their husbands are in abroad. You see them, they will be so faithful. They will not mess up until the man, even if the man wants to stay for 10 years, they are ready to stay. It is called self-discipline. Self-discipline. And there are other women who can't even allow the man to step out before they start jumping from one man to the other. The same thing is even applicable to some women that are living with the same man in the same house. The man have not even stepped out, or he's not even abroad. The woman will be cheating. All these things is a matter of how you want to handle, how you want to live your life, what you set as a goal, how you want to achieve it. It's all a matter of individual decision. Is you as a person. God did not wire you to come and be promiscuous. God did not wire you to come and be cheating up and down. God did not wire you to come and be misbehaving. It's your mindset that is dealing with you. If you delete some certain decision from your mind, you will see that God did not wire you to do anything. All these things that we do, sometimes we tell you, some people will come and tell you is our culture, is in our blood, is our culture, is because we decided to accept it. What you accept becomes your culture. What you accept as an individual, it becomes a culture for you. If you say, no, I don't want this thing, it will no longer be a culture. All these things is about you as a person, your mind as a person, your decision as a person. How do you want to live your life as a person? God did not wire you to misbehave. You wired yourself to misbehave. You believe you want to do it, you want to live that kind of life because you're a man, and society is making you feel like you are a special being, that because you're a man you can live a promiscuous lifestyle, you can do so many things. No. All depends on you as an individual. I've seen faithful men, I've seen faithful women.